Okay, stream time? Ooh. Let me see this. I'm gonna go to scene two. Yeah, what the heck? I don't know. I don't get it. I had to fix my panning for the left mic because just for whatever reason, not left mic. What is it? Hold on, I gotta close out of some crap. Um, Wait a minute. Give me just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna close out of the. Oh, screw me! Oh my god. Yeah, they're all popping up over there, aren't they? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Okay. Where? Quit. Where? Shoot, where'd my chat go? There it is. Where? No, I don't want to donate to Cyberduck. I just want you to quit. Because I don't need to use you right now. You know what I'm doing? What I'm doing is I'm going to stream. I'm going to be drawing while I'm streaming. Can you believe it, guys? Just a week away. No. Alright, let me notify my Discord, and I'll be ready in just a sec. Copy. Upcoming, what's it? No, I'm live. What? Does it? No. I'm live. That show, it says I'm live. Stream is healthy. There we go. Alright. So yes, you heard the title right. I'm on fire right now. Oh, everybody left. It's okay. Nobody said anything. Yes. Scene 2. And fire alpaca. Boom. Alright. Yes, that's the thumbnail. We're gonna start working on it. Now, let me... Yeah, now that I've closed the other thing, I can close my laptop and keep my other... What's it? I'll keep my other monitor open, which will save power. My tablet is unplugged, question mark. Why? Oh, because I unplugged it. I'm dumb. No. Oh. Oh, why did I have the mouse plugged into that one? Makes no sense. Alright. So what we're doing today. Probably going to have to mention this again later if more people come in, or if anybody comes in. I don't even know if people are here yet. But it doesn't matter. I learned from a guy named Jay Schlett that if you look at the viewer count, you're going to psych yourself out, and you're just not going to do what you came here to do in the first place. You're going to spend your time worrying about whether or not your content is entertaining. Instead, you're going to waste your time. You're really here just to work on the thing, and you live stream it because you want other people to see it. You know, it's in progress. And I like streaming. I used to stream a lot. Get the fire hose. Hi Atlas, welcome to the stream. Yes. Hello. I have to get back into the swing of actually talking as I stream, because I remember I looked back at like one stream footage clip. Yeah, one stream VOD. I don't know why I didn't just say that, but it was so much more lively back then, and that was really the difference, I guess. When I first started the Discord, it was less about just like one person talking with a voice and everybody else with text. No, well, yeah, so everybody had a voice in the Discord voice chats, but here it's back to me, and I still want to try and be entertaining, you know, so. Hello, Trika, welcome to the stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay on, because if my roommate comes back, he might not want his voice to be heard on the stream. But if that's the case, I will let you guys know, but at least I should get some things done. Now, what we've got here is an interesting drawing. Yes, this is the line art and the sketch underneath. I was going back to doing paper sketches first, then doing line art, because I came to the realization that they look a lot better when I do that. And I think it's because that's what I was originally doing when I first started out, just doing line art, tracing over it, and then coloring it in. I'm not so sure how this one's going to go though, because I'm doing a lot of different things differently this time. And yeah, this is another one of those that is time sensitive. Or at least time sensitive in my mind, because I finished a new song, the first song of the album that I'm working on that has vocals, and I've been working on it for a long time. Finally got it all recorded in a way that I'm okay with. I mean, part of me was just saying, you know what, it's not going to be perfect, so fuck it. But other part of it is it does actually sound pretty good now. So I'm going to commit now. I'm going to make an album cover, which is what this is going to be. And I'm going to make this album cover into a shirt, mainly because I want it, but I'll have it available if people also want it. I don't think they will, but you know, Redbubble's there. So that's that. Yes. I don't know why I did it like this. But yes, this is going to be a very different drawing, because I've drawn fire a couple times, but not at all at the capacity that I'm trying to do. This is going to be a really cool drawing if I can pull it off, but if not, it's just going to look kind of lame. Yeah, let's give a little more context about what we're going to do. As you see in the background there, we got some mountains and the crumbly ground and stuff like that. And when we take the color layers off, you can see all these little scraggly lines. Yeah, so basically, he is going to be made out of fire and charcoal. Like flames will be bursting out his back, his hair, his tail, and his body is the black color. And the black, each of those lines, well, they're not really specific, but scattered around like that will be like cracks in the, as if he's like a volcano erupting, you know, and just be fire and lava and stuff flowing through. Then we have the background, which would be like crazy dark sky, something like that. And positionally, hey moon, welcome to the stream. That's about how many eyes worth you put for me. So there you go. Yeah, so as I was saying though, yes, it's going to, positionally, I had to think a lot about this drawing, because this album is not going to be all of one thing. It's going to be an amalgamation of different things, and this needs to be thematic for all of them. And I've been listening to the songs that are already part of the album so far, so I do think they fit well. Like, I originally wanted to have him clutching at his heart too, which is here. That's also going to be like fire and bursting out and stuff like that. But I didn't want to cover it up. This is where most of the action is going to be, and I want it to be expressive. But I can't do that if his very poorly drawn hand is in the way. And yes, I do think I could do better with these. But you know what? I don't really have the will or capabilities of doing that, because these positions are weird. I think his fingers might be a little long. Yes, that's exactly what's wrong with it. I like this hand. This hand's good. This one, no. Yeah. Well, let me experiment for a second, because I'm thinking about it now. Okay. If we go to the intact line layer, and if we were to just... Oh, that's immediately much better. Then the fingertips. The fingertips are just there instead of like curled behind. Because the fingertips already aren't that long. Actually, no, each finger element should be about the same length theoretically, just spaced out a little differently because of the joint. Oh my kidding, I don't understand anatomy. I'm just throwing my shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. In any case, we're going to figure this out. We're going to make this something that looks cool, looks unique, and fits with the tone of the album. That's what I'm going for. Everything going all right on the receiving end. Oh, wait. Shit. His hand just looks kind of limp. I want it to be kind of like, like he sees his body, his arm, just like bursting open, Undo some shit, maybe. I'll save it for later. Right now, I want to get these flames out the way, because if I figure out how to do these flames successfully, I can implicate that in other areas as well. So I'm going to do the colors for them. I'm gonna apply a blur. I'm gonna use, what's it? Yeah, I'm going to, shit. I'm gonna use the smudge. I'm gonna make some magic with this fire. And then really, once I have it down, like in a place that I'm comfortable with and I think looks good, then all I gotta do there is just figure out how to evenly space everything out. Because, I really didn't pay any attention to it in the sketch. They're just random lines there. But I want it to be enough that it gives the effect that I'm going for. And I also want it to be too much that it's overwhelming the overall shape. That's a tough balance to strike. I don't know how long I'm going to go for tonight. As I said before, it depends on when my roommate gets back. If he's coming back, he might be going to his girlfriend's, but who knows. Yeah. No music, because we don't need music. I'm going to try and get myself to talk, because talking is important to a live stream. And be able to say things, do things, and make it worth watching. Beyond art. Gets me into the idea of multitasking, because I can control my audiolar loop at the same time as I do my visual loop, which is a psychology construct we learned about the fact that you're able to do things visually and audially at the same time. Is because there's two separate feedback loops in the head, I think. I'm seeing this line, but that doesn't really matter. I'm going to get rid of these lines. So Annie, why are you on fire? That's a good question. Good question, because this album cover that I'm working on for the album, which I'm calling The Ashes of Something Greater. And so it's sort of like burning at the stake in a way. And it's used to represent the fact that I could go really far with music if I had the time, resources, energy, all that jazz, to make it as perfect as I wanted it to be. And maybe if I was more than just a one-man show, I'd be able to do all my ideas. But even that's a bit unrealistic. No. I am as much actually ice as I am actually fire on most days. But, yes. There's still some fire. There's actually a line from the song that will be released soon that represents this. So burned by the flame that I harness in my heart, that'll take it through and through as I make my new start. And so, yes, that's part of how this connects to that song. But other songs that I'm working on, or have worked on, Burning Skies fits in with this, because that's like tonally of the situation that I'm in here. I'm literally on fire in a hellscape, So it could be. That's essentially what I want to try and get with this album. I want to show emotionality, and that I want to capture in this piece too, of basically fighting at a last stand. Even if your world is crumbling around you, even if it's eating away at you, you're still making art. And each of my songs too will be in that same vein, because it's experimenting with different genres. It's his form from a different region. Yes, from the Nether, the final boss. The Nether. Yes. Either no, not the Nether. It would be something more fire related. I know the Nether is like in lava and stuff like that, but no, I would be a pig then. Okay, once you get down here, it's a lot cooler. I'll probably do one more shade for the flame, and then I will try taking an airbrush, not airbrush, a smudge brush to it, and I will make a copy of this so there's no destructive editing. I can revert it if I need to. I don't think I'll need to because I've done blending stuff in the past before. The question is the lineless aspect of it, still making it look like blending in. This is what I have. I have two line layers, one that says intact and one remove question mark, because I don't know if I'm going to remove the lines. I want to try and make it more impactful, and I think a lineless painting, would be better as an album rather than the sort of art that I usually do, if that makes any sense. Like, what is it? I'm thinking back to Buried in the Sand, because Buried in the Sand was a precursor to this. My first major album, really. Actually, my first actual album. The other ones I've done in the past are just collections of songs that happen to sound similar. So I don't think I'd really count those. Didn't think Annie could evolve with a Firestone. Well, you're living in there. I've had similar ideas in the past. Not, well, I guess you can count the lava lamp in that way. If there are different forms of Annie, well, he has his virus form, his angelic form. You have Annie, it's Femme Annie. I haven't drawn a Tar yet. That was one of the ones I wanted to throw in there. Super lanky Annie. Or more realistic Annie. I drew that once, a long time ago. Like, real to who I am as a person, visually. I don't know. Oh, man. You remember that one? I don't know if you guys would remember it, but I did a drawing a long time ago. Actually, I think there were multiple. Not as glossy. What is it in addressing to Atlas? Is it something that? Sorry, there might be a bit of a delay on the stream time. Why did I put my pen away? I need to use it. Okay. Okay, it seems like it's doing fine. Not. Is it about the flame itself? Because I could see maybe like the. Maybe I'm overdoing. Yes. I've wanted to do a water character, not necessarily a water Annie, but that might also be cool. The other thing about this drawing is dynamics. That's something I've been very poor with. Making dynamic poses that still, like, take away the stiffness of a character, Space. That would be dark matter, Moon. And you are right. Unfortunately, dark matter is not something we understand. Actually, no, I do have the space one. If you could probably count the plastic planet drawing as Space Annie. Because he's an actual planet, at least there. In any case, you guys have a lot of great ideas. Ones that could be made someday if I get my lazy tush to work. And if I could get my other things apart from art done, because I do still have work I need to get done. Not right now, which is good, but eventually. And I need to be more proficient, efficient, and stop whining as much. And maybe streaming could help me with that, because if I get back into the swing of things, when I was in my streaming days, I did a lot of streams on the regular. I don't think I'm going to get back to that peak, but if I get at least in the mentality of, what's it? Well, actually, no. I was going to say maybe not. Well, reasons why I wouldn't. Not only because my roommate being here, I don't want to disturb him while he's doing his thing. But I was also going to say something along the lines of just, I don't know if people would want to watch or if they would get bugged by too many things. But it doesn't matter how many people watch. What matters is that I get things done. And I need to get past that, you know? Hey, Truman. So, what I'm currently doing is I'm drawing... Oh, I forgot to say welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Truman. I'm drawing an album cover for a song that I'm going to release soon, once I finish this. And I'm going to be re-releasing the other songs of the album that I've already finished, because I learned a little extra about audio balancing with GarageBand that will make them louder compared to other videos, you know, because when I uploaded them, their volume is lower. So if people stick them in their playlist, they're going to be a bit annoyed if they need to, if they need to keep lowering and raising the volume when they get to my songs, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm also going to try uploading to other music streaming services. Oh, jeez, I forgot how much your throat dries out when you're talking so much. I need to get some water. I will be back. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I'm coming back with water. I forgot to turn off the lights. Give me a minute. A lovely evening in this apartment. Yes, it is. Yes. I've got my drink. And I've got Nutter Butter cookies. School or life? Truman, I would say school. This is not necessary. You can have it in the background if you'd like, but don't let me distract you. Why is there two of them? Two what? Oh, yeah. Whoops. Alright. I'm back. I have water. Although I might be coming down with a cold anyways, because I had been noticing this for the past couple days. My throat was starting to feel sore. Yes. I don't know why I did not... I don't know why I didn't start with the heart anyways. Or... Not start. I don't know why I included it. Because the whole thing, I'm doing all the fire parts now. And the heart is definitely something that's fire. I'm guessing it's going to be something different. It's been a while. Last time I streamed, I was doing music instead of art. And that was, I would say that was not the best idea. It was new, something to try. And so it was good that I tried it. But I probably won't be doing that again. Because songs are a lot different, you know. The process of making a song, while it's interesting to an extent, doesn't yield the same value, I guess, as as a physical drawing in the process. Yo, is that fox on fire? Yes, he is, Felix. Hello. Good to have you here. Feel like the last stream was the Christmas special? That was a long time. That was, you know what? Now let me get it. Now that I think of it, that is the Fire Pocket window. Okay, no, it's showing everything. All right. Let me open YouTube real quick. Open my own stream playlists. Videos, it should be on here. Yeah, music creation stream was 3 months ago. Last art stream was for Sibs 5 months ago. And I pulled my guitar out for no reason. Then 6 months ago. Then I think before that. Oh, yeah, now I see what you mean. And I don't know. Oh, that was when I was drawing Felix. There it is. Cover him up with a candle bell. Will do. That will put out the fire. Definitely. Unfortunately, though, this fire is necessary because it's what's causing me to make so much music. Ah! That was loud. I'm sorry. I hate it when I forget to fill in a spot and it doesn't work. Where... These tiny little gaps punch huge holes in my planes. See that? That pixel gap? That's all it took for it to screw up the whole thing. That's no bueno. Alright. The font is the other thing that's going to be interesting. I don't know if I want to keep it something basic like this. What font even is this? I don't know. Copper something. Yeah. In any case, I'm going to make it all fiery and stuff like that. That's really just what my plan is. I didn't think too far ahead. I only thought positionally what parts of him I wanted to be on fire, and that they were to be on fire. That's it. I haven't really not a clue where I'm going to go with some of these things. But we shall see. Because that's really a part of it. A lot of my art nowadays is just trying crap out. Because if you don't try, then you never know if you can. That's really the lesson of the day. You just try things. Even if they're incredibly stupid. You want to see what happens when you throw a brick off a 20-story building? Go for it. I don't actually endorse that. Please do not do that. You should search for some metal band type font. That's an interesting idea. The problem is that this is not going to be just a metal album. This is like the song I shared with you, Felix, because he got a little preview. That's going to be a part of this album together. And I wanted to convey both tones. Not just to be full metal, not just to be otherwise. Because originally, for Amber Wind, that's the title of the song that's coming out, by the way. For Amber Wind, I wanted to have it like Annie was sitting in the forest with his flannel playing his guitar. You know? That sounded nice. Didn't inspire me enough. But this, now I'm making it a part of this album, now that I've got both the electric guitar and the acoustic guitar going, and I have ideas of where I want to take this thing as a whole. Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Why did I put it on this layer? Why couldn't I just freaking remember not to do that? Well, actually, maybe that doesn't matter if it's... Is it on this one is the thing. Okay, it is on that one. Don't actually do it, Trickle. Don't do that, please. Not the dundu. Okay. Remove. Yeah, I do actually need to take these lines out. Because I put these on the wrong one. Oh. I forgot to make extra little spurs. See? These little bits coming off. I forgot to make them for the tail, and that's probably the spot where they would be, where the most of them would be. I wish Fire Alpaca had a better fill bucket algorithm because it's given me such a headache, but I use it because I don't like physically coloring things in. Yes, drawing on the wrong layer, Truman. The worst thing for an artist, I'm guessing. I actually, I really don't know. There probably is worse things out there about it, about art that you could screw up with, but hell if I know. I'm not that experienced of an artist to know. I could make guesses. Will they be accurate? Probably not. But they'd be guesses. Oh, what? Wait a minute. There's also like the shading involved. Is it? No. No. It doesn't make any sense. Let me try it for a sec, just to see. If I were to take shading, well, yeah, if you do that though, then you're gonna have a hard time selecting what you want, and then you'll have some jaggy edges. It's a problem. Let's see if I can do this. Pro tip number 1. If you want to select inside the entire thing and you can't... Wait a minute. Shit. Where's the shift key? Do I have a shift key locked on here? Maybe I could set it. Hold on. No. Wait. Oh, it just opened. All right. Forward zoom out. No. We're going to make this keyboard. I know there's a shift here. Or wait, keystroke. I gotta open. Yeah, I do gotta open my other screen. I might as well just do that here now. Add special. What reverb? No, no, no. Frig it. You know what? I'm just gonna keep my other screen open. This is what's gonna happen. You sound like talking in a container. What the? Oh no! There. Shit. Oh, it's because I opened my screen. We got it. We got it. We got it down lock. We got it. We got it. We got it down lock. Oh yeah. I hope it wasn't too loud. I'm sorry. This is a little funny. Well, maybe I'll keep it for next time. I don't know. But yeah, if you want, as I was saying, artist pro tip number something. If you want to select inside the area, but you don't want to select all those individual colors, you have one of two methods. I realize the other method still works because I do still have the lines for it. You could select and then select inverse, and that's how you get in there. But the smart thing to do, that I didn't do, was just to remove that layer and then select in there. That's all I had to do. Now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take airbrush First of all, I think we should just take a blur to all these. Because that's going to happen at some point anyway. There's the blur brush. Okay. That's the wrong freaking layer. Oh my gracious. That's actually really cool. That's too much, but blur intensity 50. Oh, I can't double it. Let me just let's make it big. Holy Christ. All right. Put that at like 10. Okay, so it actually depends on the brush size then. It's not just adding a blur. It's essentially an alternate smudge. Is it? I don't know. Okay, so there's that. Take off the remove layer. That looks cool. But what I wanted to test was, does it make sense for fire to be shiny? And for that, we need an airbrush. Where is she? Why did I call it a she? I didn't mean to do Okay. Make this an add layer. Sure. What? No, not multiply. Get out of here. Ah! My freaking voice. I'm losing it already. Do I actually not talk that much? No. My brushes are all whatever gender they want to be. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, this does not look right. Ah, heck, I need spades for all of these. But maybe I can get around it. Hold on. Yes. I've got the fire on a separate layer. I'm just gonna blur some stuff now. Anyways. And you could hardly tell whether or not the lines are actually there. Maybe I could do full lineless. Huh. I never knew that. Mainly because I haven't watched Cars in years. Okay. Where's Mr. Blur? Mr. Blur, there you are. Get out of here. Get on. I'm incompetent. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so it's not a smudge. It is just a blur. Which is good. Alright, so I figured it might be a thing. If people would be curious to know what exactly the music is going to be like once I release it. A little bit of a teaser. I won't share it yet. Because I almost said dill stew. I still do believe in the value of hearing it for the first time, art and song combined. But it is not just the one song that I'm working on. I'm also working on another song that I haven't decided on the name yet, but I know what it's going to be about, how it's going to sound. So this Amber Wind is the song that is going to be released with the introduction of this album art. And that is an acoustic song which I recorded with my voice. And I've actually had this song finished for a long time, like almost a year, if not a year. And I just never was able to record it because every time I tried to record it, I would be upset about something. No. Okay, we'll fix that. Good. And it's unfortunate, too, because even now, looking back at the recording, I'm not fully happy. But I realized I'm kind of being a bitch about it. If I'm just going to be like, this ain't as good as I'm going to be. Yeah, what? Who cares? Nobody's going to know. And if they do, well, then let them. I shouldn't be so up in arms. Essentially. Oh, that's not good. I might have to smudge a little bit over here. There we go. Okay, so that's Amber Wind. It's going to be a vocal song. And I think it's pretty good. Lyrically speaking, yes. I would have hoped. See, it's a kid that I can't freaking speak. Oh god. It was originally in the key of F sharp, and I wanted to do it a little bit sharper than F sharp. So whenever I would try and record that, either my voice would go kaputski, and it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do, or my guitar skills would be lacking, which means I also couldn't do what I wanted to do. And then, or a combination of the two. But so now, I decided to do something a little different. Instead of going for F, leaning to F sharp, leaning more sharp, I do F sharp, leaning more flat. So it sounds lower than I had initially anticipated. But I did still like it, and it was less of a strain on my voice. So I was able to successfully record everything. And a little bit of audio editing as well allowed me to fix some compression issues that also got on my nerves. And so I was successfully able to make the recording, and now I can successfully upload it to YouTube. But then I went back, and I was like, you know what, for shits and giggles, let's take a pitch bender, and let's push it back up to where I was originally going to record it at, F sharp leaning a little sharp. And it sounds better that way. It sounds as I had intended it, and as I've partially been able to record in the past, but can never fully make the song. I was not consistent enough for it. And so it really screwed me over, because I really want now to record it a little sharp. But I can't just pitch it up, because you get this robotic sound in my voice. It sounds like I'm not actually singing it, like I'm auto-tuned. Because I am. I'm pitched differently, although it's not in the way that you would think. And so I'm a little bit, it's a little bit of a gripe there. But at the end of the day, I think it still sounds good. And I hope other people will agree with me on that. And then, so other plans for, apart from Amber Wind, we've got the other song that doesn't have a name yet, but I'm thinking about naming it Last Hopes. Because here's what it is. There was a song from the Buried in the Sand album that I wrote that was really intense, called Sunburn and Scorpions, to fit in with the theme of being buried in the sand, like being trapped on my island, But I realized, holy goddamn, does it fit better as a metal song. Because I took my guitar to it, added some backing guitars, really freaking intense drums and bass, and I'm working on the mid solo that never existed there before, but sounds crazy. It's just so good. I just need to decide on a name. I don't know if... I like Last Hopes, but I don't know if it sounds intense enough for what it is. Because it is the most intense song I've ever made. And I'm happy about that. So other names I thought of for it were trephination, which is like an old medical procedure that's sort of like a lobotomy, but except just more brutal, basically like jamming a stake in your skull. But I don't like that. A, because it's too gruesome, and B, because don't even tell me I did that on the wrong layer again. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Okay. Yes. So I don't like that one because it doesn't really fit in the theme. Last Hopes does fit more with the theme, but it just doesn't feel like a very strong title, is all. Then there's also The Spire of Doom. Fits more with the picture than with the album as well. And again, just not very strong of a title. It feels more corny than anything else. Then what was the other one? I had a fourth one written down. I might think of more. Scorched Fate. Again, it's like it's an attempt to be. It's an attempt to be something for. It's an attempt to be something that fits more with the theme and is better, but it falls short. So I need to think of something else, or just stick with Last Hopes. There's one part that I want to call like, basically, hellfire, just to be like either you're caught in like gunfire or just like yeah, you are on fire and you're realizing that, something like that. Just the really intense part right before the solo. If you want to hear like what the ukulele version sounds like, you could listen to it. I have it on my YouTube channel, but the metal version will be so much better. All right. Continuing on with my suffering. Not really. We're going to there we are. Well, Annie's just you and I. Hey, where are we gonna go? Oh, that's all right. It doesn't matter. I should not be concerned about that. Might be the stream health though. That's the one thing I want to check. Oh, hi Trico. I guess it's weird because I guess concurrent viewers might not share, like if there are people that don't want their profile to be public, it might not count them. In some case. In any case, I'm going to still draw. I'm going to still talk. I'm going to still do what I'm doing, and I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna do what I'm meant to. Smooch. Where's the smooch brooch? Ashban! Hi. There's that wolf. The wolf boy. Yes, he is. Smudge. Maybe I will just add a splash for the colors. Yes. Like an airbrush instead. I'm on fire because I'm lit. Just kidding. I'm on fire because this album that I'm going to be making is titled... where's the title? There's the title. The Ashes of Something Greater. And the thing that's greater is me, because I'm making this music. And I can't be the best that I can be. I can only burn away what skills I have and make some things that are pretty great, but will never get me to the level that I would hope. So it's a bit of like, it's in the same mood vein of Buried in the Sand, you know, of like, this has an element of hopelessness to it, and I'm sad, but in a way, I'm like rising up from it, rising up from my shortcomings and making something from it. That's what the song Amber Wind is about, in a way. The amber wind being the winds of change, and I wanted to take me with it so I could advance and evolve and just be better at what I'm doing. But I'm stuck on the ground. I'll need to make my own sail. I'll need to make my work into it. And then there's another song. I really do not have anything for it yet, or except like a verse. It's called Destiny's Child, which is going to be another sort of thing. But instead of with the motif of the wind, it's going to be with the river. Like you need to paddle upstream in order to be able to, meet Destiny's Child. You know. Let's see what else. Oh yes, smudge. Where's the smudge? There's the smudge. There's the smudge. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. I need to be careful with this, but I like where this is going. Holy crap. Yeah, that's too much. I am the pyro. No, that doesn't look right. I need to smudge the other way as well. I'm the one who spy checks. Nice. Walter, stand at the point, Walter. We got some spies creeping around here, Walter. I am the one who spy check. You're gonna kill us all, Walter. Now, here's what I'm seeing. This is doing wonders for the individual layer blending. What it's not doing so great is the ends. Fuck, hold on. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, no, we're not doing this today. We are saving our work before we do this. That is what we're doing. No, god damn it. All right, save. Give me a sec. I thought we were PG. What's that mean? Oh. Did you not like my swearing? I don't even know if I sweared or not. In any case. File. No, this is the wrong thing. Save. Save as. Alright. And ashes. Imp. Okay. Hoopa. There we go. Now listen up. Here's a story about a story that lives in a story. And all day and all night and every story he sees is just story. I don't know. That was not funny at all. But I did it anyways because my stupid brain thought of it. Smudge time 2. Let's go. Ah, no. Wait, I have a solution for No, damn it, no. Oh God, no. Oh, oh, I'm in a pickle. I'm in several different pickles. I'm in a pickle jar. I love that expression. Oh my God. Okay, here's what we're gonna hear me out. I'm dying. I am dying and going to death. All right, we're gonna. No, damn it. Okay. Oh, this is okay. Here, we're gonna put a layer above it. Yes, yes, that's it. Um, get rid of this. This is gonna be our protection layer. We're going to. Oh, yo 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 yo. Oi, 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 oi. It's not Christmas. It's October. Oh God, Halloween's only in like 11 days. Well, that's cool. I guess I gotta figure things out for what I'm going to do for Halloween. I was gonna say maybe I should just do the rest of the stream as Elmo. But I have a feeling I would fucking regret it in the morning. I'm sorry. I'm so used. I'm not. I'm not used to not swearing. Is all. But either way, I haven't really talked as much recently. But it's good news you get in the fursuit. That's cool. I'm glad you were able to save up. It's a lot. And it's not still January. I mean, that was 10 months ago. Smudge, where did you go? I want to smudge you. Smudgy, smudgy, smudgy. There you are. Oi, she was the bull the later. There we go. Now I've got a little bit of a cushion for when this all explodes. Oh. No. It's like that one lady that was in the back of the police cruiser. I don't know if she got flipped upside down, but hopefully she's okay. That's a little chaotic over there. We'll see. You know, this is kind of like making me think I should have made Annie's hair like this all along. But if I did, I wouldn't have made I wouldn't have been able to draw it like this now. Or have made that original shape. Hot cocoa. Hot cocoa. Coconut. The sauce. The sauce is so saucy. It's snow. It's snow on the sauce. You snow. All right. Something else I did. I bought a very large box of Hydrox. And for those of you that don't know what Hydrox is, it's the original cookie, not Oreo. Hydrox came first. And Oreo is the company that's been a dick to Hydrox, trying to get them to stop. And one dude was like, you made them discontinued. That's not cool. I'm going to bring them back. And they said, no, we're going to hide your stuff on the shelves. Welcome back, Trico. It's good to see you. But yes, I was so curious after hearing about all these. I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can buy them. I didn't know if they were for sale or not. But now that I know they are, I used part of my Amazon gift card money, because I still have a good deal and I don't know what to spend it on, to buy Hydrox. Only problem is, they come in large boxes and we're like $30. I have 5 pounds of cookies on their way, and they're gonna be here like in a week. Actually, probably less than that because it's Amazon. Well, I'm hoping they're good. I'm I'm paying them back for all the Oreos I've eaten. They sound very interesting. I'll tell you what, because they're supposedly better for you than Oreo. Um, Trico, there's apparently Oreo is not the original sandwich cookie. Hydrox was the first one. That's what they called it, and they were made in like the late 1800s, early 1900s. Yes, but they're supposed to be similar to Oreos, but different in enough of a way. Like, think Oreos are more on like the sickeningly sweet side. With Hydrox, they use the original recipe that they had used back when they were the actual product. They have more. They have actual cocoa in the cookie. You know, like, because Oreo cookies, you can't really taste that at all, and the cream is supposedly a lot creamier. They're not as sweet. So they're more like biscuits because they were made in the time that biscuits were actually there, you know, instead of cookies. And cookies were like the first. Cookies were like first unveiled at the time that Hydrox and Oreo were competing. This is a lot of history went into this. The other funny thing is, I got a bag of Nutter Butters on my desk, and I haven't even finished yet. So I'm gonna have to eat these cookies before I eat those cookies. And those are probably gonna last me for a while. I hope they don't go bad. At least not for a long time. It'll be worth it. But hey, they're vegan, so that's good. And apparently kosher, non-GMO, bunch of other stuff. And I got roommates, so they can all have some. I could freaking give them away if I'm eating too many of them. If I don't finish them, by the time I go back for Thanksgiving, which will be soon, I can bring them home. Other people can have them. I don't know. Nutter Butters are so good. They're so underrated. As I just learned the other day, they are so good in milk. Oreo is such a pompous dick. I mean, like, oh, it's milk's favorite cookie. It's a good cookie in milk. So are a lot of cookies. I just left the Nutter Butters in there for like a minute. Just let them soak. They're so good. Peanut butter, it's like a PB&J with a glass of milk. Except minus the J. Just the sweet of the peanuts. Oh no, what is this? Cookies. Oh, be like cookie. This is giving me a headache. Why? I don't know how fire works physically, you know. This don't look right though. Wait a minute. I just had an idea. If this doesn't work, like I'm probably going to scrap this, but at least the hair. Whoa, we're bringing it back. Yo, this is working. Okay, what I think I'll do, I will save this. I will revert it some. And then try another method for making the hair. Uh-oh. I knew that was going to be a problem. Yeah, see, like, that looks more like a fire burst. He bald. But then it doesn't match the hair shape at all. So what I'm going to do, copy this. Take a big fat eraser and go... Ah, shit. Okay. Pen. We're doing this instead. No! Oi! Wait a minute. I can redo it. In a lot easier way. It's actually kind of good like that. I'm down there. So, let's see this. Yeah, so this layer. We're going to take big circle. Where we got the pen, right? Yes. That. That. Y'all see what I'm doing here? Well, wait a minute. Now, we take our, where is it? Blur pen. Where's the blur pen? Where's the blur pen? There it is. Get that in there. It's the sun. Then we take our smudge. Where's the smudge? Where the freaking smudge? I'm blind. I can't read. Oh, I need to lower my brush count. Jeez, there it is. Okay. And crank this thing up, whatever that is. There, you see? Oh, freak. Man, I gotta use this technique in other places. This is so much better. Holy crap. I might try this for the other thing. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, that looks less good. It was looking good. I did not like how the sprongs of it looked. It looked like fire, but I want it to look like his hair is on fire, you know. Like, real fire won't just conform to the shape of his hair like that. It needs to be wild. It needs to fly up towards. It needs to follow the physics of fire, you know. Shape wise, color wise, all whole 9 yards. And it also needs to be less messy, because that last one was messy. This one I think is going to look better. Yes. Okay. We'll have little spriglets coming off. Wait, no. Yeah, no, that's the opposite of what I want to do. Turn this down now so we push it back in. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm supposed to take the buffer off. This is fire. It's not gonna stick around the ears and not decide to go in front of it. We'll get rid of this buffer entirely. Oh, and the lines. Okay. Then we have to move this above a line layer. We could do that, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, actually, I'll know to move that later. What's your joke, Mr. Truman? Oh. Well, that's not very nice to Mr. Einmans. I have another one, but it's not appropriate, so I will not say it. Yes. That's like, that's all right. I've heard one of those before, though. Yeah. Okay. I gotta draw. I got to set things on fire. Let me see. Standing out good, yeah. Except this, the red halo. I might have to strain it out some. Gore. Oh god damn it. My mouth hole is not used to making this much noise during a given day. I was thinking of that one guy with the funny laugh. That's what I was trying to do. This has inspired me to make a tutorial video on how to do fire quickly. And by tutorial video, I think I'm just going to take a clip from this stream and repost it. Because you know what? That's just as effective. That will take a lot less time for me to do. For me to bring to you the young artists who are going to be making fire. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being a goof. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that looks a lot better. I gotta clean up those bits of the edges. But, yes. This is what the people want to see. This is how we do it. Magic. Alright, where's the airbrush? No, I could just use this. No, I can't just use that. Frick, fricka, fricka, doodle. Fricka, 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 doodle. Fricka, 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 doodle. Frickity, frickity, frick, re. That's lighting effects for later, not for now. Ooh. Holy crap. I'm just like playing song in my head that I'm working on. And the more I think about it, the more I'm impressed with myself. I've come a long way since I started playing guitar. Now, I'm not great, I will say that, but compositionally, this suits all my needs. Because it's so much quicker to make songs now. I don't have to deal with nearly as much of GarageBand's bullshit, to put it lightly. or just my intolerant preferences and stuff. But it's like I can splice solos. I can write when I need to write, but I don't have to play it all in one thing. I don't ever plan to go live with my music unless I get really good at. Like I could I could probably do a live playthrough of what's it? I could probably do I could probably do a live playthrough of Burning Skies because that one's not too hard. The solo might be a little tricky, or I just need to practice the parts. Because here's the thing, because I'm a composer more than a musician. Oh, I see. Because I'm a composer more than I'm a musician, I can't play these complicated things all in a single sitting. I have to cut it up and I have to do it a little bit at a time. But it works for what I need to do. I want to write a song, and it allows me to write a song. I don't have to worry about that. But if I wanted to perform a song, that's a different. If I wanted to perform one of these songs, that's a different story. Burning Skies shouldn't be too difficult. Wait a minute. Ooh. If I can. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Yes. This is what I've been looking for. Now we've got the eye done. Or at least there. Doesn't look the greatest. But there's something. Ashes of something greater. No, does have to go on top. I think it does have to come out the sides too. Okay. There's not enough emotion expressed when the fire just overlays most of it. And again, there's not much scene anyways. I need to be careful with this. Because I can't overdo it on the special effects. You know. There needs to still be some Annie in there. Is what I'm saying. Yes, other plans for the album. I already have like ideas for what I want the final finale song to be, and it's gonna be like something huge and spectacular. Execution wise, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try my best. I think it's going to be great if I do it right. There we go. Now you get the idea that his head is like exploded. I really need to nail the background too, because there needs to be depth. There needs to be depth in this whole thing, really. If all else fails, I might be able to go back on. I might be able to skip the charcoal elements. Have them go back to being white. Because I don't like how there's not very many lines visible, but you need that dark charcoal color if it's going to be ashes, you know? Let me see. That might be better if it is gray anyways. Oh, that's the old yucky one. Get out of here. Well, yeah, see, let's look at the difference here. There's this, and there's this. This versus this. Let's see what else we can do with these eyes. There we go. Oh, that heart is going to be so hard. I don't know how I'm going to do the cracks yet. Or even his tears. I want to be able to distinguish that. It's like I want him to be on fire, like on the external elements, but I want the inside of him too to be like made of lava. This is just crazy. That's the best way I can put it. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, what was I doing? Yes, I was doing this. I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a sec, though. I'm gonna do this first. There we go. Alright. Let me put my cute little loading screen back on. And I will not forget to turn it off this time, as I did every other time in the past. You get to look at anything anywhere go to go. Macaroni and cheese. I like that. All right, we're going to steering. We're getting back to the drawing. All right. All of that. I'm not tired. No, I'm not. Oh my god. What's it? I made 2 pounds of pasta for this weekend. Actually, I don't even know. Yeah, it was this weekend. Because I was just like, I want to get rid of it. It's been sitting up there on the top of the cabinet probably since I moved in last year. And nobody else was going to use it because apparently I'm the only one that really likes spaghetti. So I just decided, let's make the box. Why not? 2 pounds can't be that much, right? Wrong. We had like 2 very large bits of Tupperware completely full from the thing. I also had some chicken I made before too that also needed to get eaten. And so I was just like, oh, I'll put the chicken in the pasta. It's perfect. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so much pasta. Yes. Yeah, it's good to use old food and such. And it's been sitting around. But in any case, that pasta is almost gone. I was a trooper. I've eaten pasta so many times this week. And it was good pasta too. It didn't have any sauce. It was just butter, salt, and pepper. When you eat it with the chicken though, if you add some like little shaky cheese on it, you know, it's good. And I feel fine too. I got some vitamins, so it's probably helping me because eating just a bunch of carbs and a chicken probably not the best for me. But you know. In any case, pasta is yummy and people should eat more of it. Bless Italy for thinking of pasta. At least I'm assuming it is the Italians who came up with it first, if not the people that have made it like being the place you think of when you think of pasta. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Because I remember hard-shelled tacos. I always thought those were the ones that like were the Mexican ones. You know, like I thought soft tortillas were the ones they made for the Americans because they didn't like the hard ones or they didn't know how to eat it properly and they needed to wrap it up. No, I was wrong. I think it's the other way around. Yeah. Either that or both of them are from Mexico or Spain or whatever. In any case, food is good, and no matter where it comes from, as long as you enjoy eating it, that's good. See, it's not. It doesn't look like it's coming out of the eye. Is the problem? But maybe we could do a similar sort of thing. They do. I'm sure they do exist, but it's a matter of who came up with them first. You know. That's what I'm thinking. Because I want to know, like, if Italy was the ones who first made pasta, such a deal like that. You know. Okay, so that's it's covering the element of it coming out of the eyes. And I still keep the eyebrows. Oh, nice. All right. Let's get the airbrush in here. Ooh, that darker color fits better. But it's gonna have to be a mix of it, you know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, if it's a crunchy shell, I'd call that a hard shell taco. And the other thing, here we're gonna have a transformation from gas and fire into liquid. Liquid tears. Actually, let's do this then to make the distinction between the two more clear. Get rid of this one. That one's in the way anyway. That way you zoom up, you see the anguish in his face. And these eyes need to be clearly visible. So I think the answer to that is you can go get some spaghetti, Mr. Trigo. That's the beauty of food. You can eat it whenever you want. I mean, I'm sure you have to find a place to get it. But as far as sauces on pasta goes, because there's plenty of different types of pasta. Like there's a red sauce, or marinara, and all. There's butter. That's what I used for this one. Um, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I see it now. You have your own like miniature fire emblems in here. then we take the blur and blur them together. That's better. That's so much better. There's magma in those eyes. Hatred, passion, fury, and all those other crazy things that drive an artist mad. I don't know. Tried to be poetic for a second. Didn't really work. But I probably could revise it. Make it something better. Better than feta. Whoa! That's a snowflake. I don't need a snowflake. I need an airbrush. Give me the airbrush, please. How's the stream going, by the way? Is it A, good quality streaming? Like, not too many interruptions in video or audio. B, you having a good time? C, anything of improvement to be made? I don't know, just throwing things out. Because I might go back to streaming semi-regularly, if it's a good idea. That might be my roommate coming home. If so, this may be the end of the stream. I'll be sure to let him know, though. If not, that's my other roommate. The other side. They're doing this thing. You have cheese and shells. You mean like the stuffed shells? You can make those? Those are good. Well, I mean, I know they are good, but, like, I actually don't like them very much. But, you know, everybody's up to their own. Ooh, that looks like hot sauce. It's like, no, I just ate some spicy fucking wings. It's the passion of the music, man. I was so inspired by those hot wings. Oh god, I'm so stupid. That is really cool though. Let me see if I can extrapolate on that. Lava hot sauce fox. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Albuquerque. This is good. I'm in a good and crazy mood. Me talking has gotten me back into the crazy mood. And that's the sort of energy I used to have when I was streaming. Used to have, I have it now. Yes. Because that's the thing. I've realized I talk very little during the day. I talk when somebody's there and they're bouncing ideas off of me. But otherwise, I'm mostly just on my own. It's a lacking social element I need to work on. But on the same vein, I've got other projects that I'm working on that I can't afford to give up. part of the other pain that's in all this. You know, to be an artist, you have to sacrifice a lot. And in order to be a good artist, you have to sacrifice it all. A great artist. A good artist, I'd say I'm at good level. I'm not great. I do what I can with the skills that I have, and that's good enough for me. You know, I think I should make the nose fiery as well. Just so the more color I add to him, and the more I take away from this, like, this feeling of just overwhelmingness. Maybe I don't need to have him as this far back. I can zoom in a little closer. Let me see. Edit canvas size. Top center. Do not delete the cropped area, please. No. I want it to be clear that he's stepping forward, but I also want to be able to see his face. It's a problem. Wait, maybe. Ooh, I got an idea. Here's this layer. Filter Q. Bring this way down. Welcome back, Truman. Okay, a little less than that. Because I already think I can't pull off the charcoal effect if he's this bright anyway. Or, I mean, if I'm going to do this anyway. So I need, what layers? This is intact layer, yes. Protect alpha. I make these red as well, or orange. His facial features are lit up with the fire. Yes, so this is going to be the album art for the new album I'm making called The Ashes of Something Greater. And the ashes are from him. This is the deal of it. Okay, we'll try even lighter now. Okay, we're going to try this again. Ah! I might need to make it more dynamic, but as long as I like how it looks. To have the eyebrows come off like that. Well, you see it more than if it's just black. That's for sure. Let me try even lighter. I don't want to make them any thicker. That's the problem. I might be able to. I have to look at the original art because I have a thing for thin eyebrows. You know, I very much enjoy them to be as thin as possible while still being visible and expressive. But let me see the original picture for a quick minute. So they're already very thin here, but how thick are they on the intact? they're larger there. So I might be able to. Let me try it. Let me throw on the other stuff. This is actually something I've never dealt with before, so it might be a bit intimidating to say the least, because yes, remove that. I'm usually like trying to make them smaller, not bigger. If they're too thick, I won't like it. If they're too thin, they won't be visible. That works better. And I might be able to bring the color back into reality again then. This is actually the thinnest lines I've used in a long time. I was using 2 for the 2 pixels for the whole thing, so that the color wouldn't have as many, the fill bucket wouldn't have as many issues coloring everything in. Here's going to be interesting too, because you can't get the emotion from his body position when you can't see anything. From like the details of how his fingers are. So I'm going to have to use some occlusion shading there. Or if I have him more wound up in the hands. I said maybe the next step is working on. Do I work on the charcoal? Maybe there's a texture. In front of his body darker. What do you mean? I think if anything it would be like, oh yeah, I'm going to have to be careful with the light sourcing on this. His body is made of charcoal. And charcoal, I think I remember, is shiny to a degree, unless I'm wrong. Let me look a picture for reference. Not to charcoal images. Okay, it is not. All right. Well, darkening would probably make it stand out a little more. The issue is individual line work is at stake. I might make it lighter. That could be an option. But there's a lot of things to consider. Like the light bouncing off, there is going to be a ton of light sources here. So I could probably have some shading in this area. But what I want to figure out now is, can we make an effective charcoal texture? I might be able to find one if I look online, but I might also just be able to make one. Maybe I have a brush that's similar to this. I remember downloading a couple. Oh, rough. Let's see what this is like. That could work. But it needs to be a mix. Okay. We're going to have to fight the settings on this a bit. Color jitter. There we go. Dirt brush. No dirt. Rough 2. What's that look like? Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's just get this out of there. I remember I was going to delete that. I'm going to make a layer above this. We're going to get rid of the other layers. So he's just a ghost. Oh, let me move this back down. I'm probably going to have to recenter that later. Who knows? Okay. Now, let me remove it so I can select properly all the black. Layer above it. Turn back on to be conscious of light sources. Intact. Yes. The heart is going to be a light source too. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Well, I remember. It's because that's going to use both the cracks in the skin and then the fire texture. I want to be able to make sure I can do both because that's the centerpiece. In the same way that I wanted to make sure the eyes were right when I did the fire there, I had to get it done in other areas first. Well, it looks like a smooth transition, right? Yeah, it's smooth enough that it looks like it's coming out of his eyes, but you could still see what's going on. Check on the background again. It's probably going to be a lot darker. Maybe I will do that just now. Crimson. It's really harder to see without the mountains in the background, as there will be, but not yet. And then that only goes up to the horizon, but in which case it doesn't need to be as dark. That doesn't look good either. Fiddlesticks in a bucket. Okay, put a little low for the horizon, just in case. Okay, select reference active layer. That's why didn't I do that before? I could just do that. I keep forgetting about the tools that I have. Oh, okay, rough. Where are we at? Oh, maybe like a hint of orange and red. No, hold on. We gotta do this a little differently. We'll multi-layer it. We have black dustings for the whole thing. Doesn't show up very well. Let me see this. Okay. This one might be better. Brush spacing. Oh, no, these need to be spaced out more is the deal. But not so much. Just need to be just darker than it. So it applies the texture but doesn't change the color too much. There we go. I need to do my shading with this brush. That's it. Okay. to get that correct scatter. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm excited for how this is going to look in total. So I think what will happen is we're going to shade him as his charcoal body, with his charcoal body on its own, and then throw in the cracks, then add some extra shading in response to those. Which we might be able to do if we create the cracks once, add a Gaussian blur to a separate copy layer, and then change the layer blending of it. Now, make it darker. Oh, this is going to be tough. There are not too many spots that are going to be dark. Although, we could use it as an excuse to make it more intense in certain areas. Like, under the neck is probably the darkest spot. Right, not under the neck, under the jaw, because he's got all this stuff going on in his face, but underneath his jaw it's all hidden. Maybe towards behind the ears too. All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh, I forgot to make his nose colorful. I remember I said I was going to do that. But I forgot to do so. Oh, and his tail in the back, too, is also lit. You can only have some shading towards the hair. I'll tell you what, I don't like to color very much. I don't like the line work as much, but I do love shading. Shading is my favorite thing to do because I'm good at it. I'm good at adapting to new techniques, and I'm good at using old techniques to be very quick. Oh, damn it! I forgot about his hand. Fuck it, we're too far gone. That's right, I said it. Get over here. We're fixing you. Intact, more like no. Get out of here. That's going to have to be how it is. It's very, very much in the weeds. So, and by in the weeds, I mean not visible. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to shade to my heart's content. That's so much easier. Holy crap. I got to do that more often. Or get in the habit of it. You know. I turned into a duck for a second. I liked being duck for a second. How does a man like me get his own platform? You know, I'm gotta be thankful that I could be in this position where I'm working on what I want to work on, and people are here. They just want to see what I'm doing, want to talk. Or at least they were for a bit. I don't know if people are still there. But regardless, it doesn't matter if they're there. If they want to see, they can see. But I'm here, and I'm doing what I want to do. Makes me happy. Oh, speckles of charcoal. Okay. Oh, under the tail, too. That's going to be a dark spot. Yeah. Okay. Now the slightly lighter area. Ooh, no. We gotta make it fire colored. Not too fire colored. To insinuate that's where the light is coming from. And there's too much here. So here we are. Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Moon. And you're right, Trigo. It is helping. Spider fingers. That tiny little triangle. How could I forget you? Oh. What's going on here? Why you not fill in? That's not cool. And I'm just gonna get rid of it. You don't want to be a team player? You won't get to exist no more. Just wait till I find my pen. Check this out. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Who? What? Where the fuck? What layer are you on? What? How did? Oh, you finicky piece of crap. Intact? Not anymore. Get out. Why am I talking to a freaking art piece? Well, that's fine. See it. I like that better, anyways. Ooh, stretch time. Ooh. Huh. Wonder if I can go without the friggin' fire in the eyes. That might actually be better. Like, here we're gonna no. Well, there might be two, because yeah, it doesn't make sense anyways that there are fire and water or lava coming in from the same spot. No, don't want to erase the actual inner eye. I do think it's good that they look like that, but the rest of it might not be necessary. It might be too distracting. Like, if you look at this from afar, then you won't see his eyes. You'll see the spur of flame that's next to it. You have to get really close to look at it. This is better this way. And I gotta fix the lines. So less people disagree with me, but either way, I'm up to opinions about it. I'm also gonna have some flames coming out the back, I think. And we'll have to see once I get the friggin' what's it called? The crack lines. We're gonna call them that. No, not the ones you snort. Oh God, I'm sorry. But you know what I mean. Once we get the lines of his crackling, inflamed body set up, then we'll see how they can intertwine. We can do more or less of those, or add the flames back in if we need to. Actually, it looks kind of cool without the color. Or just the charcoal. Ooh. Let's see something. Yeah. It's basically staying in our lane here. And I'm going to do this nose before I forget again. Sorry I'm making a lot of disgusting noises over here. I'm just in a funny mood, you know. One of those moods where you feel a certain way at a certain point in time. I know I just described like everything. There we are. That's a flaming hot schnoz if I ever saw one. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to check something. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's very checkable, all right. Ooh. I have to do a capture. Let's see. Alright. I'm going back to drawing. I want another cookie, so I'm gonna eat the cookie. Maybe that's why I'm so energetic. I've eaten a bunch of these. So I can make the heart in the same sort of way that the nose is, but more goopy. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna need a second layer for like the lava spilling out onto him. Oh shit! I knew I needed a reference. Let me get the friggin' what's it? No. Fire monster from Form. Tekka, that's it. Hey, Rattler. Yes, let me get some reference pics. It's not cheating. There we are. It's going okay. Alright, have a good dinner, Trico. Wait a minute. I gotta actually save this, I think. Fuck, no, don't open that. Save image as downloads. Tekka front view. Thank you very much. I'm doing a thing for the... Yeah. Oh no. File. Save. File. Open as new layer. Downloads. Ah, fuck, it's a WebP. Oh, how do I get a non-WebP image? I want a non-WebP image. What's this one gonna be? Max Res Default 2. That sounds like a good movie. Okay, this is a JPEG. That's the max res you got? That's stupid. Why am I making such a deal about that? I don't know. Anyways. Yes. Color-wise, okay. Dark red. And the scrags. Might just start cutting them up. I didn't freaking finish the thing. No, did I? No, I didn't. I did? Wow. No, I didn't. I didn't freaking... I need to get back on the ball. Yes, I am an Arctic fox, but I'm passionate about music, so I set myself on fire. No, so this is gonna be the album cover for something I make called "The Ashes of Something Greater," and they're flying off of me because the passion I have for music burns my heart. That's one of the lines from a song that's gonna be released soon once I finish this. Not a line, but like something like that, you know. A partly that. Yeah, I've really been working on it, and it's really paying off. That's so wholesome. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Your supports. Yes. Give me a sec. No, whoa. You smushy boy. I will smush you. That's what's gonna happen if you could do that. Right. Yes, day. That's too red. That's airbrush. I need a rough brush. Where's the rough brush? There's the rough brush. Get a rough brush. Ooh. Hoopa hoopa. Hado boop. No. It's this one. He's not buff. Like, really, as far as buff goes, he's really not that. He's less scrawny than usual. That's for true. Even then, this ain't that much. It's just basic anatomy, I think. Or at least my interpretation of anatomy. Mud diving for worms and vacuum. What? I don't know what the worm part is, but have fun. Yes, you can, Moon, because you asked so politely. Well, he asked. It's the main thing I say, but yes, he is a good boy. You're right. Just be careful. Don't stand too close. You might get burnt. And burnt is no fun. Okay. Wait a freaking minute. I was doing it on the wrong freaking lane. Oh, I just did this bit. Hold on. Huh? It's probably the typical degrees of fire. I don't think it's too hot. Yeah, it. I'm still alive while I'm on fire, so can't be that hot. But it is ouchy. Oh yes, nails too will follow the same color scheme. Dealio. Let's do those now. Before I floor Jit. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget this! I love metal. For I came to the realization Meshuggah is the best metal band. There's no doubt about that. They're just so intense. Out of every other one I've been to, like they're intense in the right ways. They have good instrumentation that is complicated, rapid fire sort of deal. You know, at least some of their songs are. But and they don't overdo it with their vocals. That is my biggest pet peeve with metal. When you have a metal band that's really good guitarists, but their vocalist sounds like crap. I like what's it? I like it when they do like screamo to a degree, but it can't be too deep and guttural. It needs to. It also can't be too high and Gollum like, if you know what I mean. It's you got to be right in the middle. There are only a couple bands that do this the right way. Meshuggah being one of them. Gojira, Machine Head, basically all the ones in which I follow and really like their music from. So, yeah. Ymir. They only have one good song. I've tried listening to other, or at least from the ones I've heard, I've tried listening to some of their other ones. They're just not that great. Because they had I think they got somebody new on their band, and they were the guitarist, so it was just better. But I don't like their vocals, their vocalist very much. Their riffs are in general not that great. They have one good song though, Russian Hotel Aftermath. That's a good one. I'd have to look through my playlist for more. But Meshuggah, I have most of their songs, or of different bands I have in my playlist, I have the most songs from them in particular. They've got like the whole Catch 33 album is pretty good. I then I really like some of the songs in Chaosphere, and it has some kick-ass album art. Like I would get a shirt of that, and I think I might actually at some point, if I don't already get enough shirts for myself. New Millennium and Cyanide Christ is great all the way through. No comments about that, apart from the fade out. Yeah, Concatenation is another one that's good though. Only a gripe with that, I think the solo is terrible, but the main riffs are great. See, that's the funny thing about metal music. You'll have parts of it you like and parts you don't like, where the other songs it's like, it's okay, it's good, or you know, there are metal songs you could be really enthusiastic about, and then all of a sudden you hear like one bad part and you lose interest. Although I I don't think it's that bad. Like the solo, it's not really sensical, but for what they do in the rest of the song, anyways, it's just good. And I was listening that to get some bass inspiration for this, you know, because I'm also making metal music. And that's let's see, I plan to do half and half acoustic, half metal. And actually, so yeah, one of them at the last finale song is going to be like a combination of everything I know, hoping to be my magnum opus in a way. Oh, okay. Now we're going to try the crackly bits. Let's see what colors we have. So there's mixes of red. Oh boy, I have an idea. Not a good idea, but it's an idea. Alright, we'll make a new layer on top of this. Take this layer, active layer, copy all that. Watch this. Alright, we got our color here. We're going to use regular pen. We're going to blur it later. Alright. Wait a minute, I should turn down my stabilizer for this. It'll be really funny if this works. Like, if it looks good through this strategy. No! Fuck! Get out of here. No! Wrong layer. Control-Shift-Z. Want layer 11. We want red. Red-orange. Orange. Low, no stabilizer. That's too big. I don't think this is working, but it was worth a shot at least. The problem is this method doesn't account for depth. It looks like he just got tied up in some tape. All right. You know, I think we've done quite enough for right now. Personally, let me see. How long have we been streaming? Just think it's been about close to 3 hours. 2.5. That's fine. Well, in any case, we had a good run. I'm glad that I got to stream again today. My roommate is probably going to be back soon. I might take a little break. I don't know if I'll be back streaming again unless people want me to stream again. But, you know, made some good progress. I will continue this on my own. Eventually get... Cause this might be the best way. If I don't like... what's it? I need to talk better. If I don't show the whole drawing on stream, then when I come to the album, it'll still be a surprise. You know. Like, you won't have already seen it. Oh, thank you, Mooney. But yes, I will continue. And I will get back when I'm finished. And you'll hear the nice song that comes with it. So, yes. Alright. Thank you to everybody that came to my first stream in forever. I hope you had fun. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.